What's up, guys? It's your boy Xavier here, and welcome back to another episode of Wigga Weekly. I guess at the moment it's just Nigga Weekly. It's just me here. Um, for the moment, my co-host John will be calling in remotely in a matter of minutes, maybe even seconds. Who knows? Um, I don't. So I guess I should preface um, with the whole C word and everything, COVID, Corbin, as some may refer to it as. Yeah, my mom's just a little bit nervous about it. And by yes, I live with my mom. I live with my mom. Hey, I live with my mom. No shame in it, except for all the shame. But she's just a little bit paranoid, and you know, this is one of those things. Circumstances. John has to remote in and do the podcast with me that way. So to prevent, some scares. I don't know. I guess that's the best way to explain it. I guess just to make my mom feel the most comfortable. Jesus Christmas, this is so weird. That he was gonna that he's heading home and he's gonna call me. So we're just gonna see what happens. We're doing the Isaiah Rashad review today. Just gonna talk about his album. I don't know. I kind of just felt like starting. Honestly, the thing about this podcast is like it's we filmed the episodes like a good month apart because we're both just kind of I don't know, we're kind of flaky sometimes, and we're just working on being more consistent. Not flaky with each other per se, but flaky with like doing the work of recording like pods and stuff like that. We'll talk to each other, every other day. But in terms of getting together and working on something, it's something we both got to work on in terms of just being more consistent and getting these goddamn uploads done. And so, with that being said, we got to find our rhythm every time we do this podcast. If we were more consistent and things like that, did it actually like once a week on the dot, then there wouldn't be no like preparing or scrambling to get ideas together, what have you. We would just have a flow by now. But yeah, I'm not saying that's John's fault. I'm not saying it's mine. I'm just saying it takes two to make the thing go right. As Missy Elliott says, I don't know who sings that song. TLC? You let me know in the comments. Who even watches this? 23 subscribers. 23 people watch this. 23 people care enough to hit that goddamn button. So, hey, shouts out to me. Shouts out to me and John. We both made this thing work. I thought I saw my phone flash. Just got home. I'm eating, and then we can get started. Little does John know, I'm already starting, baby. I'm already starting. Just so there's no like weird, I don't know, like awkward getting ready kind of startup energy. No? All right. I kind of want to tell John that I'm going now, but I don't want him to feel rushed at all because homie got to eat. John's been grinding. John's been working out and things like that. And he's a tired boy. Now, here's the thing. He texted me at like, let me read these texts here. He texted me earlier. He texted me, last night actually. How do you want to do this? You want to do a remote? Screen record, FaceTime maybe? And I was like, sorry, just seeing this. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. He texted me around 7. All right, I should be done working out around 9. That cool. I'm like, bro, it's 7 o'clock. What do you? So I assume he just got home from work at 7. So at that time, there's going to be a 2-hour workout. Is that what you're telling me, Jonathan? Hey, John, why are you working out for 2 goddamn hours? What's happening? Unless there's time in between to chill and whatnot. We'll explain it he'll explain it when he calls us in a year. I said, yeah, that works. Okay, he said he's going to be more like 10-ish. Still got to get that swim in. So John's training for the Olympics. Little does he know it's like kind of ending. So what are you doing, buddy? You missed the mark. Yeah, everybody's already in Tokyo, buddy. What's going on here? Oh God, I haven't recorded by myself in a while. I have my own podcast that I haven't done in a hot minute, so I'm kind of just getting my bearings back in terms of just riffing by myself. So excuse me if this is a terrible content. I have two angles going, by the way. I have my shot and then the wide shot, and it's just kind of the chair. I love how on the main shot I'm just kind of like just waist up here, kind of, and you don't see much of what's going on other than me just sitting up straight, looking super professional, and then you see this wide shot here, and it's just my damn feet just propped up, and I'm under a blue blanket that I may or may not have watched in months. So that's always good. I don't know what I was talking about prior to reading John's text, but John's working out, or he's eating right now, but he's taking these workouts seriously, and we're happy for him. Hey, we stand a fit king. We stand a fit king. Clap it up for. We stand a fit king. What's going on with me though? That water went down the wrong pipe, but I'm really good at hiding it, so you guys don't even know. All right, cool beans. I was just while I was waiting for you, I started recording. I set everything up so just so I could get myself, ready and good for conversation here. I just talked about my Saturday. I was looking for jeans all morning. Didn't really work out. I ended up getting one pair and a pair of some nice chinos after 4 or 5 hours of shopping for jeans. I went to 3 stores. I went to TJ Maxx, Ross, Old Navy, and Target. No, I went to Old Navy on Sunday. I just went to TJ Maxx, Ross, and Target. And I ran into this Karen, John.
Oh, yeah? What did happen?
Bro, so I'm out here, right?
Uh-huh. You was definitely out there.
Bro, objectively, I was out there. And here's the thing. Just looking for jeans, just minding my own business, right? Mm-hmm. Pick up like 5 pairs of jeans. All the wrong size. Just spoiler alert, right?
Do you not know your jean size?
Huh?
Do you not know what size jeans you wear?
I forgot at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know for sure now. Listen, I know I'm a 23-year-old man who doesn't know who didn't know his jean size at some point in time. But I got it together.
You haven't grown.
I
said you haven't grown.
I haven't. But you know what? My quads are kind of beefy nowadays, so some jeans fit me funny. Wow. Okay. What was that?
Nothing. That was a glitch.
A glitch? No, your eyes did a thing.
Uh-uh.
It kind of looked like you rolled your eyes.
I don't know, man. The connection. I'm in the basement.
All right. Well, it is a weird connection. I'm probably just projecting. That's fine. Well, anyway, I bring my 5 pairs of jeans back, right? Mm-hmm. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the connection is kind of funky, so that's fine. That's fine. I have my fan on, and I don't know there's anything to do with it. So I bring my 5 pairs of jeans back. I try them on. Yada, yada, yada. They don't work. I bring them back to the counter because, the lady has to sit there at the counter and fold the stuff that doesn't fit, people, and they have to put them back on the store floor. And she was like, wow, none of these worked for you? Because, I bought like 5 pairs of jeans, back to the dressing room. And I was like, no, I need to size up in like all of these. And she was like, oh, okay. Beginning of it. And hey, listen, 5 pairs of pants to sit down for somebody. Okay. All right. That, like I said, I'm a little at fault there. I should know by now. 23. I have a beard. I should know what size I wear. I get it. I come back with I think like 2 pairs of jeans. Try those on. One of them fits. One of them don't. I put it back. And she's like, hey, keep in mind, there's different styles of jeans. There's like slim. There's tapered. There's that athletic fit. yada yada yada. Maybe just look into that. Okay, she's still trying to help. I was like, yeah, I keep that in mind. And she was like, are you sure? Because the ones you put back are like the same as just the other ones that you got. They're like the exact same. And I was like, no, I got to size up. All the other ones are 34s. You can check. Go about my business, right? I'm out here, John. I'm out here. I'm just hanging out, just minding my own business. And so I get maybe one more pair of jeans, right? I'm coming back. She's letting someone else into the fitting room. As she's coming out and I'm going in, we're just in passing, right?
Yeah.
She says, yeah, last door to the left, as you were. I should probably just leave it open for you, shouldn't I? Bro.
Maybe she thought you were cute. Maybe she was like, take me into the room and try on some jeans.
No. That was a hey. You don't know what goddamn size you wear, you asshole. Maybe you're gonna spend the night here and just keep trying on jeans. That was what she meant, and it hurt me. It didn't hurt me, but it pissed me off. And I was definitely gonna take my Levi's, wrangle them around her neck, and I was definitely gonna stretch them until her head popped off, her little fucking Karen head. But anyway, and I'm probably projecting. I'm probably just, it probably wasn't even. She was genuinely trying to help me. Maybe it wasn't. It didn't have an aggressive tone, but it was definitely passive aggressive.
Oh, for sure. It was definitely a zinger, but I feel like the zinger was appropriate. Like, because at this point, you brought this lady 8 pairs of jeans, and you liked one of them.
Let's get into this review.
All right. The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad, the third studio album by TDE rapper extraordinaire in 5 fucking years.
5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to kind of be Johnny on the spot for the track. I know we're not gonna do a full track by track on this one. I don't think.
I figure we can just talk about what we do, what we don't like. But I do want to ease into this. So we're both kind of on the same page with this album. We're not all that impressed, I guess, per se. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the first topic of conversation is like, did hype kill this album in a way for us anyway?
I think maybe a little bit, and it's grown on me some. I've listened to it more and more, and like I'd spoken to you before. Like I kind of felt the same way about Sun's Tirade. However, I do feel like Sun's Tirade is a stronger. This is definitely, in my opinion, still, I guess, his weakest project
For sure.
to date. But yeah, hype did kill it. But I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect because you got the singles. Like we got shit. What was the Duke Deuce song again?
We had Lay With You. Oh man, I forgot to wear my
Lay With You.
Isaiah shirt. I got merch when that song dropped because he dropped the Lay with your shirt. I meant to wear it yesterday, but you have to work out for 6 hours. But I'll debut it the next episode when we review Billy Ocean. Anyway, sorry.
Speaking of Ocean, you saw Frank Ocean's coming out with a new album?
No, really?
Yeah, he announced it on his Instagram like yesterday or the day before.
Holy hell, man! I'm exhausted, man. I don't want to get my hopes up for things because there's Kanye in between Zaywap, and I just don't want to get let down.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be good though. I know Frank is gonna be good.
Yeah, but I guess with Isaiah, I didn't really know what to expect, and honestly, on the entire album, he doesn't explain at all what the fuck's been going on for 5 years.
It's strange, right? Because he's very cryptic, and I went through the lyrics of like each song, and it's like he's on some MF Doom kind of shit, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's hard to decipher. He speaks his own language like clearly, so it is hard to get a read on like what he's talking about half the time. You get a gist of it. Like I watched this Headshots Genius interview, and he was talking about how it's not like headshots like with a gun, but like the video centered around him being in an AA meeting, and the headshots is in reference to like just taking shots of liquor and everything, and I guess dealing with his addiction with that. And in the video, he starts out being in an AA meeting, and at the end of it, he gets in a Jeep and the first thing someone hands him is like a bottle of like liquor or whatever. So he's talking about it there. Um, even in like even with Claymore, I actually enjoy Claymore. That was like
Yeah, I like Claymore a lot too.
that was a very
Smino's
fun
verse is
song,
hard.
and I love the Smino verse and everything. But in the hook, it's like very subtle. And when I forgot who the singer is, but she's like, "Are you running to exercise it, baby?" And I don't know if that's like a metaphor for like, are you using the drugs to run in a way? It's like a and even with the song title in itself is like Claymore is like maybe it's in a reference to like an inevitable destruction of yourself. You know, with like claymores, the actual. I only know what they
Yeah.
are because of Call of Duty and shit like that. But
Like a trap.
yeah. So I don't know. He puts subtle hints in there, like implying that it's like due to drugs and alcohol, but um. I don't know. I mean, you are right in that regard. I wish he would come like I wish it was more clear and concise. I guess.
Like Sun's tirade was so personal. I like, and that's the thing with Isaiah Rashad is that both Sylvia Demo and Sun's tirade were so personal. Like we got like his dad talking on that voicemail on Sun's tirade, talking about like you gonna run up in somebody's house. They talking about you, and like, and then it drops it. And like, also, I mean, I feel like there were just so many more bangers on Sun's tirade, and the one huge banger on this being
From the Garden.
From the Garden. Um, I don't know. It kind of fell on its face because it starts off so dope. It almost starts off like, I don't know, it's that dun dun. It's almost like you're walking in like a Tarantino movie or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's super grand. Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. I just like picture like freaking Spotlight, like old like vintage like L.A. noir type shit. And then it came up busted, and then I was like, oh shit. And then the hook is just so fucking lazy and uninspired. And why did you do that? Like, why did you just repeat what you said at the very beginning?
Yeah, the hook devolved very quick, and honestly, that was my only gripe with the song. I love the Uzi feature. I think Uzi killed that shit, honestly.
And I think that the Isaiah's verses on there are good. I just don't know why you didn't make a better hook.
Yeah,
you just repeated what you said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, but like you're just gonna say came out busting like 50 times. Like, god damn it.
Yeah. I don't. That was a very weird choice because he said it so many times. He said it enough times to where it affected the song for me.
It did. It's like da 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 da.
Yeah. And that stream is gonna, or the highlights from the stream. The stream got taken down, obviously, but the highlights from the stream is gonna be taken or uploaded, hopefully by tonight. But we'll see. Definitely by tomorrow. But anyway, for those that don't know, we did a live reaction for Donda. Yada yada yada. Which it came out pretty good.
It didn't come out Monday.
Hmm?
By the way, it didn't come out yesterday. It got postponed again.
Of course. Why not? Why the hell not?
I think Mike Dean was talking about, like, which one, a hurricane, do you like?
I saw that, yeah.
OG, the Weeknd.
Bro, let me in that Reddit forum, bro. I would have told him exactly what he needed to do. But, I mean, this hurricane wasn't even that bad. Just change the instrumental up and shorten Kanye's verse, definitely. What are you, like my mom? What are you, a black mom? What are you doing with that? But so do you really think? Do you really think Sun's Tirade has more bangers than?
Yes.
Huh.
You got What's Wrong. You got.
Okay. I see what you mean. I think when I hear bangers, I'm interpreting bangers as like just like radio, like hard, like hits in terms of Lay With Ya and From the Garden. Like I think technically The House Is Burning has more bangers than the past two albums because they're like, for my definition of a banger, the generic like trap hip hop style, like hard hitting mainstream style song, which I think those two tracks encompass really.
Yeah, I think this is probably. Do you think this is his most? I guess maybe most approachable album to people that maybe haven't been into, haven't followed him as long as we have. I don't. Like, I don't know if Sylvia did. I don't.
I will say maybe because it is a good mix of like chill Isaiah, and then you have lyrical Isaiah on "Happy Birthday" to or HB to you in the ending, and like I said, you have like Isaiah with the bangers and from the garden and lay with ya. So if like someone wants to experience
and
the
Hey
full,
Mister's fire.
hmm,
And Hey Mister.
hey Mister, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't like that one either. Actually,
Really?
yeah, no. I like the beat. I like the beat.
I
But
like Hey Mister. He talks about he's out when we play track 8 in yo for on From the Garden. Track 8 is Hey Mister.
oh, okay. That makes. I was wondering what he meant by that, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like this isn't a good album to get the full like spectrum of Isaiah. But if you want to get the most on brand like Isaiah, just like I would definitely give someone Sylvia demo verse.
Demo, yeah, for sure.
Sylvia demo is just such a raw version of Isaiah. Like the house is burning feels like, and not in a bad way, obviously, but like he's obviously in a better place in this album. He's having a lot more fun. I feel like.
Yeah, I could say that. I feel like there was so much fucking pain on Sylvia demo.
No, for sure. Yeah. Like there's just the overall album in general just has this like rawness to it, and it's like you just want the best for this guy because what another thing I noticed, like in the second half of Banana on Sylvia demo and on like the entirety of Park on Sun's Tirade, he's not doing that angry yelling kind of flow. I don't know if you remember Banana or Park.
I'm gonna sing your song if you don't play this.
Yeah. He's not doing much of that on
he
the
didn't
house.
do that at all on this one.
Yeah. But I feel like it's because he's in a better place. I guess I don't know. He doesn't feel obligated to. That's not how he feels anymore. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that's a stretch, but
I can see it. No, I agree. I can see where you're coming from on that for sure. It's almost kind of like how like Eminem's music kind of petered off in a different direction once he got off drugs and I went to rehab and
exactly, which makes you happy for the person, but you know you're less obligated to make deeper emotional kind of music because you're just not in that place anymore.
Yeah, or you're healed, I guess, in some way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like I don't know, like Chance. As much as I loved acid rap, he's got kids and I think does he have 2 kids now?
Oh, does he really? I thought he just had his daughter.
Okay, maybe, I thought he had two kids or 2 daughters, but okay, I know he has at least 1 kid and a wife and stuff. And like obviously, like his music is completely different now than it was when he was on acid rap and being addicted to Xanax and.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, yeah, you love it for the artist, but in my personal opinion, I think the music falters in a way. But even that, I feel like, not even feel like, we're definitely the minorities in this situation because I'm listening to like, Hey Mister, and like, there's comments of like, man, this beat is like legendary and everything, and it's like, oh man, this second half is amazing, and like this is the best Isaiah song and everything, and it's like, I'm just like, what am I missing? And I don't want to be that corny guy, but there's like, when you listen to not Sylvia demo, when you listen to Sun's Tirade, there's a lot more singing and whatnot, and there's like this overall essence of kind of like of soul, I guess, that feels so corny to say, but there's like
I don't know, and there's so much. There's like because you have songs like was it AA? It's like I just fucked your bitch. I don't want no fucking problem, and it's got that weird kind of screechy type beat. So you know what I'm talking about on Sun's Tirade.
I remember that
AA?
one. Yeah.
I think it's AA. I might be wrong on the song title, but you have that, and then you have like What's Wrong, and then you have all like these interludes with his dad, and it's like holy, it's a very I don't know,
a lot of layers to it.
Yeah, it's like a nice freaking Isaiah onion,
Mm-hmm.
very very good ripe onion. And this one, I don't know, I just don't get the fucking point of this one.
Yeah. Like I said, he is super cryptic, so it might be stuff that's going way over our heads, um, with just the way like his writing style and everything. Like
Yeah.
the most transparent song on here, what for me was definitely the second half, like the outro on Happy Birthday to You, I think HBT, whatever that stands
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Um, he's like that little singing part, like this ain't the time of my life, but I'm still on drugs. You are or no, just a weekend buzz. Like that whole second half is kind of a morbid way to end the album. And I mean, obviously he's talking about where he was at some point in
Yeah.
time, but that line in itself, like this isn't the time of my life, but I'm still on drugs, is like maybe a commentary on like I know things aren't going well and I'm still doing things to make it worse. You know?
Yeah. Or maybe he's, I don't know, he talks about just a weekend buzz. Maybe he's cut back a little bit. Kind of like, I don't know, I hate to bring like Mac up again, but like he used to talk about, I still do drugs and get fucked up. Like in that, did it in, what was it, that documentary thing he did after Good AM. He's like, I
Oh,
still
stop
do
making
drugs and get
excuses.
fucked. Yeah, and he talks about, he's like, I still get fucked up, but like, I just try to keep it a little more loving.
I hope that's what he means by it. I kind of interpreted it as ironically as him making an excuse and being like it's it's not that bad, it's just a weekend buzz,
Yeah,
I can quit this anytime. But there's a lot of, with the way he writes, like I said, there's a lot of ways you can interpret that shit. But just with the repetitive you are now a human being or and things like that, just him repeating like this is life basically, and this is what you go through as you would just exist as a person. This, like you're gonna cope with things how you will. But that was just a very raw outro for me, and I did like that. It was just kind of a morbid way to to end it. I liked the first half as well, though. That was one of the better like beats on the album. Probably my favorite. Um, yeah, because it was very soulful and it gave me like some heavy like Kanye vibes. And I don't think I heard Isaiah on a beat like that before. That was like sample heavy.
yeah. Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. Let me text him real quick. But yeah, we can get into our favorites and our worst tracks.
Okay, let me actually do a little. Oh, I forgot I could do that.
So I think for me, I think my favorite track is "Don't Shoot."
Really?
Yeah, I really love "Don't Shoot." The flow he hits on the second half of his first verse. Um, damn, what did he say? It goes like, "Dun bun 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 bun, my nigga. So I gonna do something that gun, nigga. Ain't gonna let a bitch fuck up my body." I love that shit, bro. I think
Yeah,
Ab
poor
Soul's on it
connection,
too. I
by the
went to
way.
Genius to look at the lyrics, and he's credited on the song.
Yeah, poor connection, by the way.
Oh, my fault, my fault. I don't know what to do. Am I good now, or is it?
No.
We make it work. Okay.
I feel like a basic bitch saying this, but I'm probably gonna have to go with headshots.
Really?
I loved headshots.
Headshots was really good, yeah. Except that weird ass trumpet at the end. Why did they add that?
I loved it.
That was terrible. It was so out of tune.
It reminded me of BoJack Horseman, kind of almost like if you're in just a daze and you're just spiraling out of control, and it's kind of like almost like being like some sort of New Orleans underworld or some shit.
I guess. Maybe I just don't watch enough BoJack. I don't watch any BoJack, so.
But it's at the what you call it, the intro,
Oh, gotcha.
or at the end of the intro.
Okay. It just didn't fit for me. It contrasted the song so damn much. I don't know.
Oh, and I'm a sucker for a good trumpet.
Look elsewhere then, buddy. Okay, okay, you cut out for a second. We're good. Um, I'll say Don't Shoot, definitely my favorite song. I love what you said so much. Do you remember what you said?
Uh,
With I am, it's Cal Banks and I am Dochi or something like that. I don't know how to say your name. Don't wanna be to me.
yeah, I remember that song.
I thought she was Smino at first, but um,
I actually didn't really like that song.
you didn't?
Was it mad? Was it mad? No. It was okay. I thought the hook was a little annoying.
Bro, here's the thing. First listen, I was like, this hook is terrible. This song sucks. I'm gonna jump out a window. Grew on me so quick, especially with just the beat and that little cowbell that keeps coming in. I'm like, bro, this is a whole ass vibe. Like this song is the epitome of a vibe for me. The verses are just so chill. Isaiah's just riding on this beat. I think the chick on it. I need to look her stuff up. I am Dolce, but she wrote the hell out of that. I love the bean down up in the bean, like she was killing that shit. Cal Banks on the hook though grew on me so quick. I don't know what the funds we at. Concept fun face happening in the club. I don't know what I like about that, but it's just he just sounds like a drunk dude in a club who's just looking for some love. You know? He's like, I really need someone to go home with tonight. Not for sex, but I just want someone to hold me. Like he just sounds so like just depressed and just drunk. It's like I don't know. I love his vocal inflections on that hook. It's just so unique for how like I don't even know if it's unique. I think it actually fit the beat very well. But love what you said. Love Homegirl's verse on it. I'm trying to think. Don't Shoot. What you said. I really like Chad with YG Tut. It's cool that he got him on. It's cool that he got him on the project because YG Tut is also from. Where's Isaiah from? Chattanooga.
Yeah.
They're both Chat natives, so that's pretty tight. I really like the beat too. How did you feel about Score
Score?
with SZA and who else?
And Black.
Oh, Six Lack, yeah.
I liked it.
It was okay for me.
I liked that one. I liked Hey Mister a lot. Claymore, obviously, I liked. Honestly, but it kind of, I liked Lay With You better when it was a single.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I think it's just the time surrounding Late with you. Just because it was moments leading up to the album and everything, and it was just maybe it doesn't fit the context of the album too much.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know. Deuce really doesn't do nothing for me. When I'm
Oh,
not seeing
really?
him dance.
Deuce kind of killed Isaiah on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he objectively had a better verse.
What the fuck?
Bro, come on, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not changing. I'm dying on that hill. I think Deuce killed Isaiah on that song. But
Fair enough. Hot take for days.
bro, what did I not like? Like I said, I didn't like Hey Mister all that much. The title track, The House Is Burning, was kind of boring. Like the beat, I didn't really like all too much.
The title, Tib.
Yeah. Who's that sneaking through my window? Who's that
Who's
sneaking?
that? Who's that?
I'm like, I can do without it. What else? I don't know. I think just this album as a whole wasn't a bad album at all.
No,
But
but it leaves a lot to be desired.
I think to a degree, yeah, the hype just kind of killed this. I feel like if this came like a year after Sun's Tirade, I feel like it would have been kind of like whatever. I would have been just bummed about it. I would have been like, okay, this is a cool Isaiah project. This is solid. Moving on with my life. But it's that 5-year hiatus. Which last point I'll bring up, it's kind of weird because I feel like a lot of these tracks are interchangeable with Sun's Tirade.
them on Sun's Tirade?
Yeah, and they'll fit just fine. But Sun's Tirade is still like a way better album, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not a single song on here that I feel like none of his best songs are really on this project.
No, for sure. Yeah. I'll say the outro. I'll say the outro, and that's it. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that could go on Sun's Tirade just because it's super deep.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic song. But I mean, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait another 26 years until he follows up with us. You know what? All that matters is that he's happy. He's good. He's healthy. He made it here, and he's stacking his bread. He's like top 10 on Billboard 200, I think.
Really?
I think so.
They did do a
Don't
big
quote me on that.
up for him. Oh no, Kendrick needs to come out and drop his fucking project.
Yeah. We're still waiting on Kendrick. I don't even know if Q's in line. Q doesn't even have to drop for a while. I'm still riding off of the fucking the bag talk hype.
Oh, right.
Whatever that album was called. I think that was it, right? Crash Talk.
Crash Talk, take 3.
Crash Talk was fantastic. But
I've been listening to Dangerous so much.
Dangerous is good. Bro, that's actually a very underrated song because you reminded me of it, and I was like, you know what? This is super under. No one talks about this track.
Yeah.
It's always floating in water, which is all I listen to. I'm not going to lie to you.
Honestly, Water is one of my least favorite tracks on that project.
Water's my favorite, easily.
Is it really?
Yes, I love Water so much.
More than fucking two-door coupe, hopping up a jack in the box, I'm gonna shoot. Really?
Bro, something about Water. Can't fuck with the bag to see what I did to his face. Hey. Bro, bro, Schoolboy Q is so good at being just a sinister ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I turn on Water and I'm like, well, I'm taking $1 out of my mom's purse tonight. It's going down. This is gonna kick you out the house.
Oh man.
Anyway, let's get into some ratings.
I'm going 7.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like it's honestly a little generous too.
I was gonna say probably 6.5 from me.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's trash, man. I feel like I think that's my lowest rating.
I know. On an Isaiah project, it's fucking sad. God
Gross.
damn it. Maybe this Billie Eilish album will really suck. I've heard good things.
Did you see Anthony's review of it? I try not to watch reviews prior to our review so it doesn't, influence my opinion and everything. And Anthony apparently gave it a 5.
Yeah, but Anthony gave My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6.
True that. Isaiah, I think, responded to him. Hold on, let me find a tweet before we close it.
What did he give this?
He gave it a 5.
Oh, he gave this a 5. I thought you were talking about Billy a 5.
No.
Honestly, that's fair. This album could be a 5.
Isaiah Rashad tweeted back at Anthony, though, saying something basically along the lines of, I don't put my personal life out there enough for him to give it a proper critique or something like that. So
that's his own fucking fault then. And that's bullshit too, because he did that plenty on Sun's Tirade and Sylvia Demo.
I think
that's
he's making
such a cop out.
I think he's making the criticism that Anthony only judges albums based on the person's character and not their music.
I don't think that's true either.
I don't think it's true either. I will say, you watch all of his Gambino reviews, it feels like a personal attack.
Yeah, I mean, he is quite... I don't know, what did he give the Amir Van project? Because he does get a little self-righteous with his shit sometimes. I'll give him that. He does get a little uppity in the whole,
No, for sure.
Holier than thou department.
Hold on, I have it here. It's not experimental enough to excite him, basic enough to make him laugh, and too black for him to identify. My public persona isn't something to deconstruct, so he doesn't have much to review. I'm guessing it's just for views, if anything.
I don't know. I think, objectively speaking, I don't think a 5 for this project is unfair.
5 might. I mean, I can't even say that's a little low because I give it a 6. So.
To hear somebody else give it a 5, honestly, isn't. I don't know. Me giving it a 7 is pretty fucking generous.
Yeah, yeah. Considering what we had before, that's the only reason. And I try not to compare, but you know, judging this as an album alone too, it's.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to knock it down to a 6.
Oy.
Honestly, I don't feel good with 7.
Yeah, I just don't see myself returning to this all that much. I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad album, but it is a bad Isaiah album. That's the best way I could summarize it.
Yeah. I don't know. What does he mean by it's too black for him? What is so different and unique about this album from Sylvia Demo and Sun's Tirade? Because I'm sure he gave those good reviews because those were excellent albums.
That's what I was about to say too. Like, there's no way he could have like gave those bad ratings.
And honestly, Too Black, To Pimp a Butterfly is one of his favorite albums.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
That's the epitome of black.
You know, and I get he's a white dude, but he seems like he's a lot more entrenched in that kind of culture and trying to understand where the black community's coming from than a lot of other people. You know, almost to an annoying degree.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know.
I think Isaiah might just be a little butthurt.
I was about to say he just might be in his feelings. And you know what? As an artist, you have your right to be in your feelings.
That's fair, and he's entitled to do that. And he just put out a project, and maybe he likes Anthony. Maybe he's disappointed he gave him a shitty score. I know if I put out a project and Nardwuar was like, this shit sucks. I'm like, fucking A, Nardwuar.
You can definitely tell Isaiah has had his eye on Anthony because his critiques are it sounds like he's basing them off of other reviews that he's seen.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was
he's probably the biggest music critic reviewer on the internet.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you're an artist, you're going to inevitably run into one of his reviews.
Especially in hip-hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started seeing his stuff way before I started loving rap and whatnot. I always liked rap, but never cared enough to dissect the lyrics and things like that. And even prior to all that, I was watching his reviews. So.
Yeah, and he does interviews with rappers and stuff like that. He's had Danny Brown on there and other people. And
he has he has Mike Dean interviews and things like that. He
interviewed Mike Dean. That's fire.
Yeah, his live streams are legit, man. His chat's pretty toxic though, but whatever.
Oh, he seems pretty toxic. I would not want to be his friend. He sounds terrible.
I think he's cool. I think honestly, it's just as he says in his description. This is just my opinion, and he's not making anybody. He's not forcing anybody to feel a type of way. I think it's just his fan base and the lore surrounding Anthony is what gives him a shitty name because, I think people are okay, if Anthony deems this a 10 or Anthony deems this a bad album, then we all think it's a bad album and everything. And I don't know, from the outside looking in, it kind of just gives him a bad rep in general, but.
And he gave My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6.
Yeah, that was on him. He fucked that up for himself like me and these jeans.
And then he did a re-review and didn't change the score. Oh!
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think I respect that even more. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hey, different strokes for different folks. Other than that, obviously I respect him a lot as a music critic and a lot of inspiration gets drawn from him. So Ain't gotta be best friends, but respect the work.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, yeah, we could learn a thing or two. But
For sure.
overall, I think this went pretty well. Both of my cameras died, so it's just gonna be your face on the outro. But I think, I think
Yeah, it's been on poor connection, so if we're using like any of my screen recording footage, like it's gonna be rough.
no, mine's was going okay. You haven't glitched out or anything like that, so
Well, that's good.
I think we're gonna be a okay there. This camera, ironically, hasn't died. The only one that could have died because we're already doing a screen recording, but both of the
Yeah.
ones in front of me has a crapped out. One's on fire, so it's just a good time. But this could have been a lot worse. And yeah, the mic even stopped recording. It's going now, but a lot of editing, a lot of a lot of stuff we're gonna have to get around here. But yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna hit up this Billy review
Billy.
because I just kind of want to take a breather from rap um,
Yeah.
and whatnot, and it'll just be cool to spread our wings and diversify.
Yeah.
And,
Plus, I've heard the album's pretty good.
Hmm?
I've heard that the Billy album's pretty good.
I just want to hear what a Billie Eilish album sounds like. I just want to know what the hoopla's about.
Did you never listen to the other one?
Not really. I listened to
I
I
listened
Wish
to
You
a
Were
little
Gay, and I think Bad Guy. I like Bad Guy.
Bad guy. Duh.
I fuck with that. Yeah, it makes me want to shake my hips at a H&M.
Right.
Mm.
Next for like pocket pussies at Hot Topic workers.
Well, pretty much. Okay. Well, we both gave this album a 6. Jesus Christmas.
Fucking A. That's it's gonna be like, John's white, he's a cracker. Fuck him, he doesn't understand black people. Alright, my bad.
He's like, my public persona's not out there, so John hasn't have anything real to criticize, you wigger.
He's only followed my spam account for 3 months. He doesn't know me.
It is what it is. We're in the wrong timeline. Kanye hasn't dropped, and we're going to review Billie Eilish, so
Dude, that Donda's never coming out.
God bless. We
Dude,
can only
I
hope.
I hope he does another show.
If he does another show, we got to go.
Oh, for sure.
We if he does another show, I'm heading over to your house. I'm bringing a big thing of makeup, and we're gonna paint ourselves as clowns, and then we're gonna proceed to drive to Atlanta
Oh, for sure.
with just bags of McDonald's and just handing them out to people. Big red wigs.
Dude, if we gotta do a vlog for all the views.
For sure, we should have did that the first time. I was
We
gonna bring the
definitely
camera, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to experience it for how awful it was.
Yeah, Donda.
Check out. I don't even know what camera to look at, but both mine are dead. But check out the live reaction highlights. That's gonna be up in a couple days. So I'll link that in the description and just check out our Donda reaction, man. And hopefully when that comes out, we'll hit that up as well. But that is it. My name's Xavier.
I'm Johnny Jupiter.
And this has been another episode of Wigga Weekly. Thank you guys for watching.
Catch you.
Peace. One camera to turn off. How pathetic. And just a mic.